Every day's a fresh start. Morning. Darling, I used to be a bit of a mess before you came along. Home was anywhere I could rest my head. But now, the further I go, the more I can't wait to run back to you.
Want to hear a joke? I heard one recently that reminded me of you. So there was this builder and... Wait, sorry. I forgot the rest. Catch you later.
Remember, don't go hungry. You always tend to forget everything when you've got stuff on your hands. Thanks. Got a little request today, and I let Elsie handle it. I've got some free time. We could go for a ride if you have some time. I've got some outdoor gear. Remember to take some when you're out adventuring.
There's the builder! Come join us. Mia needs your help.
Well, you know how I've been helping out at the moisture farm. But with the greenification of Sandrock almost complete, I'm going to have more free time. Maybe it's time for me to start something of my own. I want to, but I'm still not sure what that something should be. Mian told me to follow my dreams and do what my heart desires. You know, I've always had a passion for tending to various plants in the garden since I was a kid. So... That's an interesting idea, but it might take time. Ooh, I could open a shop! But what would I sell? Gardening?
That's perfect! And you could also sell flowers! You know, I've always wanted to be a shop owner too. When I was a kid, I used to dream of opening a bakery or a florist shop. Funny how life turned out. I became a builder like the rest of my family. While I might not be skilled at growing plants, I love having them to decorate my house. I'm sure there are more people like me in Sandrock, and we don't have a store catering to that yet. So I think that's a brilliant idea.
I see. Selling flowers makes sense. It's easier than dealing with just gardening tools, which I have to import and find storage space for. But how can I afford to rent a shop? I know I could ask my family for support as a last resort, but I'd prefer to figure it out on my own. You're right. Let's focus on finding a suitable location first. Unfortunately, it seems there's no space available on the main street. And if we set up too far from the town center, it might be inconvenient for people, especially if they want to buy those heavy gardening tools.
I have a balcony in front of my workshop that's currently free to use, but it's not big enough for a whole shop.
What if we just set up a flower display rack there?
Ah, a display rack with a canopy! That sounds about right. It'll look lovely on my balcony and provide some extra shopping space. By the way, I still have some extra funds left after donating to the Sandrock School, so I thought you could have it. You know, it's like an investment.
Thank you, but if I don't need to rent a storefront, I have enough saved for a flower stand.
But it's just that I'd really love to be a part of this. I mean, I told you I dreamed of opening a shop when I was a kid, and I wasn't joking. I just never got the chance. That's why I want to invest in the business. I thought you could use some extra goals to order different flowers from other places and attract more customers. And I could help you with whatever you need help with. I kind of wish to run the business with you. is...
Ah, I see. Of course. I'd love to be business partners with you, Mian. It would be a dream come true for both of us.
Really? Thank you so much, Nia. Just tell me what you need me to do. While I may not be an expert in planting, I'll try my best. I'll leave...
That's all right. We'll figure out the planting part together. First, let's come up with a name for our business. Even if it's just a few racks, it's our special place. Any idea? I thought so too. I want the name to represent both of us in some way.
But Neon... They don't sound very catchy.
How about we put your name first? We could call it Minnie. Because it's small and cute. Plus, people will immediately know it belongs to you and me.
That's brilliant! I love it! How about Mini Botanica? It reflects that we sell not only flowers, but also plants and everything related to gardening.
It's settled then. Let's name it Mini Botanica. We have a name and a location. Now I need to prepare some flowers for sale. And of course, the flower display rack. Anything you can help with?
Oh, that would be so special. You two grew up together, and now you're literally helping Nia build her business. I'll help with growing the flowers. I'm not an expert, but I'll do whatever Nia asks me to do.
Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it in no time. Okay, I'll design a recipe for the display rack.
And I'll ask around and see what people want to buy from our shop and then get the flower seeds.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your help. We'll send you what you need tomorrow.
Goodbye. See you soon.
Howdy. See ya.
Darling, you're here. I knew you'd remember. I've already finished designs for 2 collections. I'll give you a sneak preview. I designed 2 sets of clothing, some formal wear and swimwear. I've made more than 10 sets for each design. You really are so wonderful. The scene, a rapidly changing Sandrock. Blooming flowers, celebrations all around, the people, still dressed in their boring clothes. We lack diversity. We need a breath of new, fashionable air. And then, here we are, with the lush trees, the flowing water, and the longing for a long dip. So light bulb moment, swimsuits. I never thought this day would come, but I finally think the time is right. I am going to put these on the catwalk. Yes, a fashion show. As I was drawing them, I could picture it. The lights, the gasping faces, the stunning designs, and me at the back, needling the final touches on a hypnotizing piece. It will be a 2-day affair, each day focusing on one series. This was, I am hesitant to admit, in fact Trudy's idea. She was more than supportive and believed one day to simply be too short. Now, what else is needed? First of all, clothing production. I am but the designer. I do not possess the skill to create these magnificent pieces. Ha! I can see your expression. No, I do not need you to make them. I have already asked Vivi, and she has agreed to work with me. Now, the issue of the venue. Trudy believes that the show could bring in tourists and offered to host it outside the city hall. But the construction of the stage will be your piece de resistance. With Trudy's support, honestly, this has grown bigger than I could have imagined. I even have my models, and they love the designs. Heidi's already made a diagram for you. You just need to make it and give it to me. That's not a problem, right? You're quite the go-getter, aren't you? It's positively charming. Well, I just have to prepare the clothes, organize the order of the show, then, when you have built the stage, please give it to me. Believe me, Sandrock will soon be the cosmopolitan hub of the Free Cities.
I can't wait for our mini botanica to open. It may not be much, but it's something I can call my own. It'd make my ma and pa proud. Probably your parents as well.
Hello. Pablo asked me to model as well, but duty calls. Who's going to ensure our security if I was up there on stage being all handsome, right? So long, partner.
I wanted to strut my stuff on the catwalk at first, but I realized, how could I give up this chance of a sale? See ya!
I've been in contact with the Alliance Council, and I just can't in good faith recommend anything other than the full extent of the law. Transfer to the Atara Maximum Security Prison. You betrayed us, and have shown no sign of remorse. I will contact the authorities and organize the transport.
I accept all punishment, Trudy, and will abide accordingly.
Then, I will keep you informed of the date of your departure. I just can't understand it. Why?
It's no excuse, but I did what I believed was right.
But this town, everyone living here, after all you did for us, everything you said in your sermons, you kept us safe, your guidance. I even trusted you to teach my daughter. I thought you cared.
I truly do.
Please, don't give me that.
No. I was not used. I was betrayed. My actions were my own, and I am no one's puppet. I will face all the consequences with dignity.
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
You said that the water was a cover for their true intentions. I have been taken for a fool. This I realize now more than ever. I truly thought Duvos wanted the same thing as me. They were on the right side of history. Recently, I have been grasping at something, anything, that would validate my actions since I have been in Sandrock. There was nothing. My handlers were simply telling me what they wanted me to believe. I must have been simply a diversion. If I could have pushed everyone out of Sandrock, then into my arrest threw a proverbial wrench into the work. Their hand. I was then left to rot. They never cared about me. They never cared about my ideals. I was a fool. When I was of age, I left to study in Meidi. My family were believers in the light, and I dreamed of spreading the word. I always feared the day of calamity. Feared the light being extinguished once more. I quickly befriended Matilda. She was older than me, working as a tutor in the guided study sessions. I remember when I first met her, she was kind, understanding. Whenever I disagreed with the doctrine of the church, she listened. Later, I started to feel that the teachings were not enough. I did not suspect Matilda to be anything other than a devout follower of the light. Her study group set her apart from the other tutors. She was loved. She was bright-eyed and optimistic. A perfect cover in retrospect. Her views stood opposed. I am somewhat more pessimistic about human nature. Allowing humans freedom to pursue their vanities is what led to the day of calamity. Those around me in the church did not take the teaching seriously. Even the deacon. It was as if during my studies, I became depressed. I drifted further from the teachings. Everything I heard aligned with my beliefs. They wanted structure. They wanted to ensure no one else ever lost their lives. I see now in retrospect, Matilda used my grief against me. She was conditioning me. She must have told an agent of my wavering faith and guided their hand from the background. While I was studying at Meidi, my town was destroyed. Das. I am a child of the lost city. Our existence was always a delicate balance. Being a town skirting the border of the peripheries, we were aware of the dangers. As I went to study in Meidi, I bade my hometown farewell, though kept in regular contact. It may surprise you, but I took part in many of the onboarding activity. It seems strange to reflect on that now. During my studies, Das was attacked by a creature from the peripheries. It happened overnight, without warning. You cannot imagine it. My entire town destroyed by a monster in the blink of an eye. Just thinking about what my people went through. It is truly harrowing. The depths of despair cannot comprehend what my family endured. I pray that it was quick. When the news was announced at school, I felt everyone's eyes on me. They were fixed, filled with an empty pity. Where were the Rangers or the Civil Corps? How did we not see it coming? How could the Alliance let this happen? Within a week, people were laughing again, enjoying themselves. They'd all forgotten. Everyone simply avoided me further, except for Matilda. I fell into the darkness. I sunk into the questions that were burning on my tongue. How could the Alliance let this happen? I expected a rescue. I expected the Rangers to search and destroy that monster from the peripheries, but no. They saw. It was then that my heart was blackened to the Alliance, that my thoughts started to drift. She would encourage me to think independently, to question myself. I now believe she was taking note of my doubts, and behind closed doors crafting a narrative that reciprocated my beliefs. I should have seen this sooner, but I was blinded by their words. It answered all of my questions. Quite. It is no surprise she managed to operate under our noses this whole time. All that I believed was Duvos' ideals. It is only now that the blinds have been pulled back. Head on. I I still believe that we as a species need to control our desires to pursue unfettered technology. However, that does not excuse what I did. I have wronged the people of this town. Thank you for coming to see me all this time.
Hello! Do you remember that little fashion show when we were in school? I wore that beautiful skirt and even won. Be seeing ya!
Details of what may have occurred between those two events.
Hello. Pablo and Owen have been having these deep discussions late into the night about how to make the stage dramatic. I never expected Owen to be so gung-ho about it. Howdy. See ya.
Fashion show. It will be lively.
Come on, honey. You're my favorite little bird.
The builder is a person, our good friend. But yes, our favorite.
Howdy. I've never been to a fashion show before. Think if I gave Wilson a little hat and sunglasses, he'd win? Want to hear a joke? I heard one. See you.
This, fashion show, it ain't, really my thing. Got a little request today, and I let Elsie handle it. I've got some free time. We could go for a ride if you have some time. I've got some outdoor gear. Remember to take some when you're out adventuring. Darling! I used to be a bit of a mess. Darling! I used to...
See ya!
Thank you. I did not think anything of this fashion show when I first heard about it, but Pablo assured me of the inexorable link between fashion and scientific development, that only since the old world scientists felt confident were they able to... It was a lot more compelling when he said it. Goodbye.
Hello? Wow, thank you. That Pablo is really quite talented. He's a wonderful apprentice. Oh. See ya.
Pablo and I came up with the name together. No, I won't spoil it for you. I know Pablo loves his mystique. So long, partner.
Hello. See ya.
Hey there. Thank you.
Howdy!
My dream of becoming an actor has changed, but my love for theater remains. I help my students put on...
Catch you later.
See ya!
Howdy. So long, partner.
Hey there. I haven't seen Sandrock this lively for a while. I'm kind of excited too. I really think Pablo can pull this off. Long time ago, I had 7 Alright, catch you next time.
is so cool!
Take her easy.
I've got some outdoor gear. Remember to take some when you're out adventuring. You read my mind. Where to, darling? Well done. You might just be the fastest hammer this side of the Shonash. Well, we don't have to be good at everything. I hope we can see some constellations. Well, I'll be. You can sure spot them in a flash. Reckon that's part of what makes you such a crack shot as well. Truth be told, most of the time it's boring. You sit out there on the trade routes, on the roads between towns, and you wait. For days, nothing happens. And then, suddenly, yours and everyone around you's life is on the line. But, as I've said, somebody's got to do it. I'll stop by the bounty board from time to time. When things are slow, I'm not too big to put away some nuisance for a bit of spending money. Thanks. Get whatever you want. I'm easy. Be rude, but I'd rather eat fried bumbleland. Didn't even know this stuff was on the menu. Darling! I used to be a bit of a mess before you came along. Home was anywhere I could rest my head. Every time I'm with you, darling, it's like falling in love all over again. what are you planning for today? I'm not too busy right now, and I can be with you if you want. I was always the number one gift grabber back in the day, and that ain't changing now. I was always the number one gift grabber back in the day, and that ain't changing now. I was always the number one gift grabber back in the day, and that ain't changing now. I was always the number one gift grabber back in the day, and that ain't changing now.
Hey there! Thank you. Catch you later!
Hello!
Hi. I actually saw Pablo's designs a while back and didn't tell him. I'm so glad he didn't give up.
How you doing?
I thought my dream of running a shop was forever lost once I became a builder. But here we are! It's just like Ma said. Give your all every day so you can seize those once-in-a-lifetime opportunities when they come your way. If I hadn't worked hard as a builder, I wouldn't have the money to invest in Nia's idea. And I wouldn't be a shop owner now. I knew Pablo was quick with the scissors, but I didn't expect him to be so good with the needle too.
Fashion show? Should be Tourist Central, right? Maybe?
Hey!
Catch you later. Remember, don't go hungry. You always tend to forget everything when you've got stuff on your hands. I was always the #1 gift grabber back in the day, and that ain't changing now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice seeing ya. I saw Pablo's designs already, and dang, they're real pretty. Howdy. Ain't no way my old man got more of me this year. Cooked up a secret plan, huh? Well, I can't tell you that. See ya.
Thank you.
The Day of the Bright Sun is the lovely opportunity to give some of my works out to the people of the town as gifts. Goodbye.
Hey there! Day of the Bright Sun. An apt name for a meaningful celebration. Observing how different... Take it easy.
Absolutely beautiful, darling. I can see it now. The walk, the turn, the pout. Oh, Peach, I'm just so excited. I can see how it will all play out, and it's delightful. Me, standing on stage, introducing the show. No, please, hold your applause. Okay, maybe just a little. An exit stage, right? The audience chanting my name. Pablo, Pablo, Pablo. The first fashion show in Sandrock, and the most exciting in the Free Cities. It is within sight. You've been instrumental. The fashion elite will thank you.
The Day of the Bright Sun is celebrated across all of the Free Cities, but each city-state has their own take. Back in Atara, we have a parade. I think Portia and Highwind also like to drop gifts from a ship. So long, partner.
Welcome to this fireside meeting, everyone. Wow, quite a turnout. Now, I hardly need to mention all the magnificent magnificent progress our town has made in recent days. One need only take a short look around. Water flows into the town from the north. A forest of trees surrounds and protects us from sandstorms. And Sandrock itself has become a bastion of life. The oasis we always knew it could be. On behalf of everyone who made this happen, our builders, our researchers in the moisture farm, and you too, the citizens who encouraged us all to be the best we could be, I welcome you to a new age for Sandrock.
Can I get a yeehaw?
Never thought I'd see the day.
To a better Sandrock.
We love you, Trudy!
I tend to find happy endings a bit tiring, but... Oh, just this once I'll let loose. Yee-haw!
We the best! We did it!
I say we make Trudy mayor for life! All hail the new Sandrock Order!
They tried to knock us down, but we never gave up.
With that said, the next quinquennial Free Cities Alliance Summit is coming up. Usually it's hosted by Atara or Highwind, but this time I have volunteered Sandrock to host, and the council has accepted. It was always Martel's dream to share this beautiful oasis with her fellow man. That dream was taken from her by greed, but we have restored it with indomitability and telesis. Other than the leaders of the Free Cities, I also propose that we invite any and all from across the Free Cities to come and see what we have done during the summit. To see the jewel of the Eufaula as it once was, the stuff of legend, thought to be washed away by the sands of time, now here, as real as you and me.
Sandrock on the world stage, huh?
Party at the Blue Moon?
Remember
We
the
got
last time we had so
bowls.
many folks interested in the town?
Thank you for your support. Having a legend like you on my side gives me great confidence.
That's right. What's the point of doing anything if you can't even brag about it? Them city slickers still think we're all a bunch of backwater sandbillies. How many lands did y'all greenify? How many sandstorms y'all eradicated? How many licks does it take to get...
Yes,
Save it for the reception.
I want everyone to invite everyone they know, anyone who might be interested in seeing our new Sandrock, whether it be family, friends, or business partners. It's gonna be a big celebration. Any other questions or objections?
Should we dial back our personalities again?
You know what? No, not at all. Going forward, I want us to be us. If someone doesn't want to be here because of who we are, well then, that's their loss. And Owen, as you suggested, I believe the Blue Moon will be as good a place as any to hold a banquet. The summit will take place over the course of a few days, and, well, I'll let you know the schedule when I do.
Ooh, I'll get those bowls sparkling.
Till then, everyone just relax. Maybe put a new flower or two in your garden if you get the time. Every little bit helps.
Can do.
Builders, perhaps some last-minute preparations may find their way onto the commission board. But I'm sure it's nothing you and the guild can't handle.
Rest easy, Mayor. Our builders are the best around.
Good. I'll inform everyone of the exact date once it's set in stone. With that, I think we can call this meeting to an end. I'd like, if I may, to conclude with a familiar phrase. For all we've been through.
Conserve water!
Oh,
Thank you.
See ya.
What did I give as a gift? Well, I can't tell you that. I will tell you that you can use... See ya!
Got a little request today, and I let Elsie handle it. I've got some free time. We could go for a ride if you have some time. What are you planning for today? I'm not too busy right now, and I can be with you if you want. Darling! Being a monster hunter ain't easy. You don't gotta worry about me, alright? I know being a builder ain't easy either. Don't tire yourself out.
Big news! Let's get over to City Hall. I'll explain more there. Hello! Hello, everyone.
You're here! Welcome!
Indeed, this will be our guild's finest hour.
Grace, tell them what you told me.
With pleasure, Madam Mayor. I must confess, I've been keeping something from you all since I got back. So unlike me, right? Before my retirement, I was fortunate enough to be able to brush shoulders with some of the higher-ups. One conversation led to another, and eventually, the topic of the Alliance's next defense commission came up. Long story short, they want Sandrock to build the next Alliance airship.
The legendary 6-star commission!
Ooh, but wait, an airship? I thought the Alliance usually used Tall Sky and Vega 5 workshops to build their planes and airships.
I'm afraid they'll be of no use this time, as this airship will be built like no other. You see, back during the defense of Sandrock, while the Builder and the Civil Corps were down in the thick of it, I wasn't just up on that Duvos ship playing hide-and-seek. I managed to nab a copy of their newest Victor-class airship plans.
I really have to say, though, I am disappointed.
Are you kidding me?
You're not impressed? Duvos engineering is known for its frightening advancements.
Frightening indeed. Have you seen wiring designs in the engine room? And granted, some of it is cutting edge, but based on what you told me the other day, Grace,
Gee, Director, sorry my stolen secret plans from behind enemy lines aren't good enough for you.
No, that won't be necessary. I can simply make some adjustments. Your performance has been quite adequate. Thank you, Miss Grace.
You're welcome.
Quick question? Yeah, so you all called me here to tell me you want to build a warship? How can I put this?
That brings me to my next point. I don't want to see a Duvos-inspired warship floating around our fair city either. I've called upon our horticultural specialist to help install this airship with some greenification technology. We're going to make it our own, inside and out. You can count on us, Mayor.
I'll bet we can use the weapon tech to just shoot algae and seeds instead.
Have it fly over new planting grounds?
Ooh, I like the sound of that!
We can go 50-50 on the cannons.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Let's talk logistics. Director, take it away.
Indeed. The first thing we'll need is a couple of the powerful engines from the Starship ruins. Obviously not the ones on the Olympia, as they were destroyed, but I've seen a few other smaller ones on my expeditions there. At the time, I opted against procuring them as I'm not strong. Such a procurement might easily be accomplished by someone powerful like the Builder, though. I'll tell you about it later. Once I have the engines in hand, I'll spend a short time studying them and the Duvos design, where Sleepyhead and myself will make engineering tweaks for them to be modded into a better ship.
I forgot to ask, how did you get Mint here on such short notice?
Space Case here sent me a telegram saying, "Emergency, come, now," without any context. Since I was invited to the summit celebration anyway, I thought I'd come early.
I'd wanted to elaborate more in the telegram, but it would have taken too long to type it out. It was better to explain in person. Besides, I really do need your help. You're the best engineer I know.
No worries, everyone. I'm here now. Glad to be of service.
Yes, back to the plan. I want to emphasize that an airship is considered the pinnacle of our current scientific and engineering capability, so suffice to say, it'll be a massive undertaking for everyone involved. The main components will be the airship itself, the area spray requested by the botanists, and the construction pad. We'll need the construction pad first before the airship can be assembled. How would you like to divide the labor, Commissioner?
I think we'll keep feeding the hot hands. Builder will build the airship. Me and can handle the spray. The other builders around Sandrock, myself included, will complete the construction pad first.
You got it! Just need a diagram.
On it!
And I suppose Miss Heidi will be designing the pad?
Already on the drawing board.
We've become quite the team, haven't we? Well, look at us. One of the biggest projects in the Free Cities just dropped into our laps, and we're ready to dive right into it.
I can attest, even in Doll Sky, you'd be hard-pressed to assemble a team as capable as this.
While we're all here like this, I'd just like to say, I've never been more proud to be a Sandrocker than right now. It's been an honor. But let's save our celebrations for the party. If we work quickly, the airship will be ready in time to take our guest on its maiden voyage.
Sounds doable.
I calculate a high probability of success.
Think we can do it.
We can totally do it.
I have faith in everyone.
Me too! No surprise there, I guess.
It'll be the Sandrock Commerce Guild's finest hour.
I'd say it's a done deal too, right?
That's
Hooray!
All right then, I think that about settles it. Let's get to it.
So, about the engines, they're in the Starship abandoned ruins. Some are completely buried, so I had no chance of getting them out. Once you have them, bring them to me and Sleepyhead, and I'll get to work. Thanks.
Hello! You look well today. I actually came by to ask a favor. As you're aware, we're planning for the Alliance Summit. I've already gone over the government invitation list, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind helping me get a head count for invitations from people around town? I feel like if I ask everyone, it's a little too official. Most folks would be a bit more comfortable if you handled the surveying. Do you mind? Thank you. And, well, I'm, just run around and ask whoever comes to mind.